Hey everybody, Sam here with Freedom Expedition. In this video, you're going to see my 2022 muzzleloader season here in New York. I believe every clip in this video is comprised of the holiday hunt in New York, so that's going to be, and I'm in the southern zone, so that runs from December 26th until January 1st, and I'm recording this currently on January 10th, so this is going to be a little late for the video, but I needed to do an introduction. And one of the things I need to do an introduction for is the first couple clips you're going to see in the video don't have much context to them. So the first one you're going to see is going to be me out behind my house. I got a food plot back there, and I like to do still hunting during muzzleloader season. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I get up pretty close on a button buck that was feeding in the food plot. He was out there with another about half-year-old doe, his sister, I believe, and then there was one mature doe out there, assuming to be their mom, but I'm not sure. So I get some cool footage of him screwing around in the food plot. I get really close, probably within 10 yards of him. And then the next day, I go out with a buddy of mine, and we double up on does a little bit north of my house in Genesee County. That was a really cool hunt. It's the first time I've ever doubled up with anybody like that. Sorry, the chickens are going nuts. I do apologize in advance. There's a little bit of swearing in that video. Going forward, my videos will not have a swearing like that in them. So just a heads up, I apologize for that in advance. And then from there, we head down to the southern tier with some really, really good friends of mine. And we do some hunting down there. We got I think we had about 10 or 11 guys, and we do some drives down in the southern tier, which it's just a blast. And those videos do have a lot of context, so you'll be able to see those firsthand. I don't need to explain them, but hope you guys enjoy the video. I know I really enjoyed the hunt and had a good season, so I wish you guys all had a good season as well, and enjoy. December 30th, 2022. It's one of the last days of our holiday hunt, muzzleloader hunt here in New York State. Today, I'm headed down to almost what would be considered the southern tier area of New York, and I'm meeting up with some really good friends of mine that I don't get to see very much, and we're going to do a bunch of deer drives. We all got muzzleloaders. I'm using my new Patriot, or excuse me, Woodman Arms Patriot muzzleloader 45. I'm using smokeless powder in that. Got the wheeler loaded on the back, so it's going to be a really fun time. We do a lot of big drives through some big country, big ravines, big timber, a lot of thickets, some swamps, and we're going to go. Right now it's a little before 6 a.m. As soon as we get there, we're going to push probably all the way till dark. We got a lot of drives that we like to do. Weather is just about perfect for pushing deer around. It is going to be 50 degrees today, and we had some snow over the weekend. Right now it is Friday. We had a lot of snow last weekend, so there's just a little snow on the ground, so be able to see these deer moving. But walking's going to be easy. It's going to be a beautiful day. No rain in the forecast as of yet. It says overcast, but weather in New York and the weatherman, I don't trust any of that. So we might see a little rain today, but nothing that's going to keep us out of the woods. I'm just super excited. We only do this once or twice every year. I didn't get to do it last year. I was too busy with work. So this is the first time I'm getting down here in 2 years, and it's always a blast. There's a lot of shooting that goes on, a lot of missing that goes on, but it's super fun, super good group of guys. So I'm excited. I'll keep everything updated when we get there. Maybe I'll flip the camera back on and show you everybody, see what we're working with. Some of the guys are a little camera shy, so I don't turn the camera on too much when all the people are around. But all right, catch you in a bit. And we are on our way at the convoy trucks headed down south. Don't mind the dash lights. This truck is old. It's got 243,000 miles on it, so she gets me where I need to go. We'll pick up here in a little while. All right, we're just starting drive number 2 of the day. On the first drive, a couple shots and a couple misses. I guess someone missed a coyote, someone missed a nice doe. Kind of figured how that was gonna go today, but we're pushing. It starts thick with some brush and hemlocks, and then it opens up into some timber. So we're pushing that. Hopes are high. We'll see what we kick up, but we already got some deer moving, so that's good.
Because, you know, a couple of years and you don't shoot deer.
Okay, we're starting the fourth drive of the day. I shot a big doe on the last one, the third drive. I'm actually going to be one of the standers again on this drive. We're pushing out this kind of looks like a ditch, creek bottom, and it's real thick in there. And I'm going to be standing just down from a hedgerow in this field. I'm going to be going down here in case they bust up to break into these pine trees. We're pushing this down here, and then we think they're going to bust up. So I'll be down here. We'll get the cameras rolling as soon as the drive starts, and hopefully we'll be ready for whatever happens. But it's already been a pretty eventful day. We've seen deer on all but one drive so far. I think we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Feels like a perfect day. All right, the drive is starting. Our pushers are coming from over there, and they're pushing. There goes a deer right there. They're gonna get a shot at that deer. I don't know if they'll shoot it. It looks like a small one. Yep, there they go. So they're gonna push this bottom out real thick in there, and we've got it completely surrounded. We've got guys there, I'm here, we got everyone over on this side. So they're gonna push this out. I think we're gonna see a lot of deer out of this one. A lot of shooting. We're just gonna sit here and be patient and hope that they come our way. But we got this completely surrounded. So all right, this is the, I don't even know, fifth or sixth drive of the day. We've got 2 deer down already. I think I got both of them on camera. I know I got mine on camera. I think I got the second one too from a long ways off. But this is one of my favorite drives. It's this huge ravine. I'm in the very bottom right now. I'm getting set up. I'm gonna push on this drive, but it goes way up there, way up here, and we push it. And we usually move a ton of deer out of here. It's probably my favorite one. So we still got some more to do after this as well. This is just one of my favorite days of the whole year doing these drives. So I'm gonna get in position. I'll get the camera up top and we'll flip it on if we see any deer moving. All right, so we're about, oh, I don't know, probably 2/3 or 3/4 of the way done with this drive. I've heard 3 shots so far. I have not seen any deer, but it's not over till it's over. Never know what we might find coming out of here. But man, it is so beautiful in here. All just huge old hemlocks. Beautiful creek bottom. Nice and cool down in here. It's December 30th and it's over 50 degrees out. So abnormally warm for this time of year. But man, is it just a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better conditions to be doing deer drives with some of your best friends. And I hear some voices, so I think maybe some of the drivers have met up with each other. Oh, here's Junior.
Where are all these damn deer?
I didn't see any, but heard some shooting.
I got one up front.
Yeah. We're on the, I believe, second to last drive. This is like the 6th or 7th drive of the day. And I think we got 3 or 4 deer down right now. We're pushing this thicket. There's a thicket and some pines. I believe it's an old apple orchard. It runs like this. And we're pushing it towards this timber. I'm standing on this drive. There's a big area over here where the deer can't really run. There's a big giant fence. So I'm going to cover anything that tries to bust out this way. And we're going to have guys down in there that'll cover it if the deer try and run straight through. But they have to run. They either have to come at us this way or they have to come up here, because that whole other side is a giant pond, kind of pond swamp area. But it's just thin ice and the deer can't cross it right now. They can't swim across it and they can't walk across it, so they have to come our way. So if there's anything in there, they should come by. We should get a shot at them. So get the camera up top and we'll click it on if I see any deer moving. I haven't seen any deer on the last couple drives. We have been moving them. Other people have got shots, but I personally haven't seen them. So hopefully we see a couple on this drive and we get some cool footage. Okay. Now, I really think this is the second to last drive of the day. We're going to push some open timber right now. It comes out into this kind of brushy weed CRP field with red brush and thorns, just kind of thickets. But they're going to push some timber that has some nice bedding in it down to us. And we got guys posted over there. One guy's coming up on the edge of this field. I'm right down in this corner, so they're gonna push this whole woods this way. Hopefully it kind of jets down and gets thick in here, so hopefully those deer come right out here and we'll go across that thicket to cross the road. So we'll see. We got this drive and one more drive, and then we're gonna call it a day, and that'll pretty much wrap up my 2022 season. So hopefully we see a bunch of deer out of this one. I think everybody's itching to get some trigger time in, so hopefully it's a good one. Well, I think this drive's just about over, and no deer seen, no shots heard. So I don't know. Got one left, one last hurrah. And there's usually a bunch of deer in there. It's just this thick patch of red brush. But the problem is it's so thick they just run in circles and they don't come out. You don't get a shot at them. So we'll see what happens. Here comes one of the last drivers coming out of the brush. And I think that's a wrap for this one. All right, I believe this is the last drive of the day. I'm up in a tower. It's super high up and it's super sketchy. I mean, if you move even a little bit, this thing feels like it's gonna fall out of the sky. But I'm overlooking this red brush swamp. Normally we see a ton of deer in here, but we can never really get shots because you just see kind of white tails flickering and some brown bodies moving around in there. So I'm gonna do my best to get a shot. In that last drive that we didn't see any deer, I guess one of the drivers did see a nice buck come this way, so that buck could be held up in here somewhere. So we're gonna get the gun ready out the window and hopefully we see some deer moving around. It's the last one of the day, so if I can get a decent shot at anything, I'm gonna take it, because we got a lot of tags left still and not a lot of guys have got deer. So nonetheless, it's cool to be up in this tower. It's a beautiful view out there, beautiful view of the swamp. So pretty cool place to be for the last one. I'm lucky that I got to come up here. I've never got to sit up here before. So we're gonna get the camera set up. I don't think we'll be able to see any deer on this GoPro because I mean it's just so thick in there. I don't think we're gonna be able to see them, but I'll put it on nonetheless. At least maybe I'll get a video with a shot. I believe that's a wrap. End of the last drive. All the drivers are out. There was some shooting. I don't know. I saw actually one nice buck, probably a 120-inch buck, ran across way out, and I watched him cross the road. Had no shot. I mean, it was 400 yards from me, and he was running full bore. But I heard some shots prior to that while they were still in the thick stuff, so I don't know if anyone got a shot at it. If so, if we're going to do some tracking, I'll flip the camera back on. But if not, then I think this is the wrap to the day. It was an awesome day with some great friends. And it's going to just about wrap up the 22 season. I think I might get out tomorrow, but if not, this is it. So hope everyone enjoyed. I know I did. I hope everyone had a great 2022 season, and we're looking forward to next year. The planning starts now, I guess. So